This Lord's Mobile video is being brought to you by...
Thank you for being a friend.
What's going on, y'all? The CxC here, and I'm so glad you stopped by to spend some of your time to hang out with me today, because we have so much stuff to talk about, I'm telling you guys. But before we get into anything, a quick word from our sponsor any moment now.
Dollar make me holla, honey boo boo.
It's gonna be like that during this video, guys. You know, I'm not gonna call any of these numbers like 4.5 millions, 5.2 millions, and this is my account, all that good stuff. But let's make it real serious really quick here, guys. Real fucking serious. I hit the auto select button. I hit the attack button. And that's pretty much about it, okay? So, if you guys are curious about these numbers, I killed, I want to say somewhere in the ballpark range of like 25 to 30 million might off. I was just farming resources, fucking looking sexy and shit, brushed my hair, combed my teeth, and I know I said that backwards, but I bet you guys didn't catch it to start off with, right? Until I mentioned something, right? You probably like, just shut the fuck up and get to the point already. And so I will, actually. A lot of guys are messaging me right now, and they're saying VNN CZ3. I know, right? It's a tongue twister, whatever the fuck it is, right? But a lot of guys are messaging me and telling me that CxC is coming to K1 to fight with us, and I'm thinking to myself like, all right, things are gonna get way more interesting than they already are. But here's the kick in the dick, right? CxC migrated to K4 and absolutely beat those guys down. Like, I don't care what anybody says, no offense to BBQ or nothing like that, shout out to you guys. I know you guys hold it down, but you guys pretty much lost, and along with the majority of the kingdom, like they banded together to come up against something. I really don't know. Long story short about all that stuff, guys, some of the higher might BBQ guys merged in with the CxC. Like they merged in with them, and I'm thinking to myself like, why would they do that? Is it cowardice? Is it just to enjoy a good fight? I really don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because for me, I think they just want to enjoy a bigger fight. They want a bigger target. They want something. And I think that that's really great. I think that hopefully if they do come to K1, they're kind of a triple threat, you know what I'm saying? So like right now there's JvT, that's a big guild. I don't know how many players they got with T4, but I know they've got at least 10 players. The B2W currently is the highest might guild on K1, and right now the guild tag says K14, but long story short about that, majority of us are on K1. And then there's YH, and man, we'll get into YH in just a little bit, okay? There's some stuff I want to get off my chest about that guild. But you guys are probably wondering, why isn't he calling out all the battle reports, man? I'm like, because any fucking idiot can be like, there's 0 millions, there's 2.95 fucking whatever. Like, there's just any idiot can do that, right? And so I'm kind of tired of doing the whole commentation thing about these battle reports, because everybody can see the daggum numbers, everybody can see the stuff burn. A long story short about that, guys, I'm trying to make my videos more entertaining than anything else. But yeah, I'm kind of playing news reporter today because I caught wind of this like sometime last night. So yeah, getting back about CxC, here's the what's the word I'm looking for here? Here is the hearsay, right? Apparently, JvT is coming to K1 as well. So let me think here. There's going to be 3 super guilds that are quasi Chinese, like dominant, right? They make it all about race wars, and that's a totally separate subject. I'll get into that in a second, guys, right? But apparently there's 3 primarily Chinese guilds that are coming to K1, and I don't know what for. Maybe they're just going to band together to fight B2W. Like, I know we're a really, really strong guild, but that's 3 powerhouse guilds against 1 guild. I'm not leaving JvT out of there, but because I don't think, but I realistically, okay, I realistically don't think that CxC or JvT is migrating to K1 for JvT. I think they're doing it for B2W because I think YH realized that they barely skimmed by with the Wonders this last time. But then again, we didn't have all of our members there in K1 like we just did. We had probably about I want to say like 20%, somewhere in that ballpark range. And for some reason, I think there's something fail about to happen. Like, I really just don't know. But I think, wait, that music's turning down. Yep, just like I thought. I hate it when guys deploy shields just before my troops hit. But anyways, long story short, guys, it's going to be an absolute war zone. Not that it already isn't, okay? So let me go back to the YH part. Now, YH, for some reason, I'm not saying for some reason, because if you got it, you got it, right? But they have spent, I want to say, somewhere in the ballpark range of at least $200,000 in the last couple of months, and that's a lot of fucking money to me. Like, it's a lot of money to me. And it's $200,000 is probably about the benchmark that they've spent, because all their top players have like the new champion set pretty much maxed out. And somebody told me that they calculated it to be about $50,000, somewhere in that ballpark range to max the set out. And so, between migrating between kingdoms and that kind of stuff and boosting up your might, man, boosting up your mites, I really don't get it, man. There's so much stuff going on right now. K1's going to turn into a fun fest. And yes, I will 100%, guys, I will live stream tonight's Wonder Battles. I don't know for how long, but I will absolutely stream it, okay? So stay tuned for that. I'm telling you guys, we're going to have something very interesting going down. We're going to have some fun for the KVK, okay? I'll get into that in a little bit, though. But let's get back to K1, okay? So YH, they've been getting kind of players migrating into their guild, like, and it's not just new players popping up. Like, I'm talking like this. They've got like a guy named Vinny. They've got like Peggy's no longer. That's old news. Peggy's old news. You know what I mean? But they've got a lot of higher might player like Joe Pang, Vidi, yada yada yada. Like, there's a lot of players that are just up and coming that are like 400 or 500 million might. And even though I am T4 now, I do not feel safe at all against anybody sending in single attacks, because Medici, getting back on wage, right? Medici used to zero people that were like 195 million might and below with solo attacks because of the new infirmaries. But one second, my chest. Give me just a second, guys. What's going on?
What the fuck was that?
That's what the fuck that was. Okay, so that's what I had to get out of my system, right? So, Medici, he would solo attack somebody down from 195 million might down. And so I really don't feel safe during any of the Wonder Battles. And so what I plan on doing is just sending maybe some troops to a rally and maybe asking for some reinforcements at my base so that nobody's going to single attack me down, right? So I'll get garrisoned and I'll get reinforced so nobody's going to single attack me down. And long story short about that, guys, I really think tonight's Wonder Battles is going to be absolute batshit crazy. I really do believe that CxC is coming down to K1 to fight us. I think that JvT is coming to K1 to fight us. And it may not be tonight, but it's going to be... excuse me. It's going to be before the next KVK, right? They're going to come in. They're going to be like, knock, knock, motherfucker. Bleh, and they're going to puke all over everybody. That's literally what's going to happen. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty fucking hype about it. I think that K1 kind of needs a shakeup. There's too much of like this, you're safe, like there's too many alliances and naps and stuff like that. So, it's basically like one of those, keep your people who are actually helping you out close, and then anybody else who's not helping you out, well, fuck them, we'll just farm them, whatever the case may be, And so those guys that are just kind of, happy they have some kind of a nap, like with JvT, whether it's a high, like, resource nap or whatever the case may be, right? I would plan on not having any kind of peace, because I'm telling you guys, once CxC and JvT get down there, they're going to be just like B2W, and they're going to burn fucking everybody who is not a nap or an ally with them. And what that is it's essentially trying to beat you into submission here. But look at this motherfucker right here. Like, I'm speeding up. I'm speeding up to your base. Yes. Oh, epic fail. And I know I didn't put a meme right there, any kind of sound effect, because that shit was epic fail. But anyways, this guy's full might. Anyways, long story short, right? A lot of people, a lot of fucking people, they're like, be an NCZ3. What are your plans? What are you thinking? All that good stuff. And the only thing I can think about, and the only thing that comes to mind, is just fucking have fun, dude. This game is all about having fun, and if you're not having fun, then why not? And a good question is being NCZ3, what happens if you get zeroed, right? And so here's a long story short. I'm highly considering turning my account into a bruiser account, and what I mean by that is having enough infirmaries to basically hold all the troops that I've got, okay? And so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to have around 500,000 troops, somewhere in that ballpark range. And so I think it's 40,000 per, so I got to have 10, 11, 12, 13. So like 13 infirmaries and 5 barracks, okay? That's going to give me a 50% boost in my defense and a 50% boost in my HP. Actually, it's going to be like 65%, I think is what it is. 65% boost in my health and a 50% boost in my defense, so that anybody who hits me is a fucking idiot. And I'll have just enough troops to send in for a rally, and I'll produce troops as needed. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let the rest of this stuff play out, guys. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm kind of playing news reporter this time, and hopefully you guys got entertained. And if you guys did, let me know in the comments if you guys actually like this video. You know, I can do more videos like this, you know, add more special effects, whatever the case may be. But I try to keep it plain Jane and not try to, you know, bombard people with a bunch of special effects and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, you know, I'll watch this stuff with you guys. But you all know what I'm talking about, though. You know, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. You know, the whole be safe and stay classy thing, that's kind of wearing out for me. I just kind of want to say thanks for hanging out today. You guys know what I'm talking about? So we're going to sit here in silence like, geez, you know, just kind of fucking watch this stuff. You guys probably like, this shit's boring. That's probably what I'd be like too, but I'd be interested in seeing. Maybe there's going to be something cool that happens you guys don't know about. Like I'm going to flash a boobie on the screen or something. I really don't know. But you guys are like, ooh, he's going to do it. I'm like, nah. But look at this, right? So, man, I'm sending 300,000, you know, troops at this guy. And today I've done like 300 millions of damage. And, you know, who fucking cares, bro? Like, a lot of guys can see the battle reports and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, you know, thanks for hanging out.